What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We had another trade recap, and guess what? Another winner. It feels like I just cannot lose. Currently, I was on a 3-day win streak about 2 weeks ago, and ever since then, I have not lost a trade. I've lost a trade. Sorry, I have not had a bad day. 10 green trades, 10 green days in a row. I keep getting confused. It's not trades, it's days. I'll have loss. Like today, I took a small loss. And then I got right back in and caught a huge winner. Also, we'll be talking about the famous Friday strategy, which has hit yet again, keeping its, I think it's like 88% win rate. I don't know. I'm going to run it up. 90% win rate since I made the video months ago. It's only lost twice, and I think it's 14 wins now. And the wins have been massive. So let's talk about it. Today, the market was kind of a downtrend from the pre-market. So this was the CPI high, CPI low. And we were kind of just like pre-market chilling, but we're kind of within the range. I was looking for buys over this 5-minute fair value gap. I thought that we're more than likely we're going to take out the CPI high on yes, which means NQ will also go up as well, right? And if we go to the 4-hour, right? They made a lot of sense. This was the liquidity I was trying to target, essentially, which is CPI high, and then into the whole time high areas. So many damn highs. And I was kind of looking to get into these equal highs against CPI as well on, yes, maybe back test it. I thought that maybe there's a small chance we take out this 6 a.m. Low here on Thursday. Maybe we'll fill this at 300 and then bounce. That was an idea I was kind of thinking about. But again, looking at the smaller time frame, it did not give that. So I was mostly watching this 5-minute inverse on in Q. Now off the open, yes, was very strong. Built this 5-minute fair value gap, beautiful tap and bounce. So I want to take it on NQ, and I'm looking for this 5-minute fair value gap to inverse and take it long. Now I get in roughly right here, goes up about 15-20 points, but then we have the news candle kind of come down, and I'm like, hey, feel free to get out. It was the news candle. We're going to get right back in with after the news. So that's what we did. We got in right into the news, and then boom, we rocketed up in for this internal liquidity from the 9 a.m. high. Then the Friday high, I think this was, or no, the 8:30 high. We had PPI or PMI with some shit. That's why I targeted. And then eventually the CPI high from yesterday. And we mooned, boys. This was literally 121 points with a 12-point stop loss, which was overall 11 hour. Yes, we did take a little bit of loss before, but it's all part of it. It's all fun and games. Excuse me, these trades were so crazy. I'm dying over here. And alongside with this, we had the Friday strategy telling us that today will be bullish. If you don't know the Friday strategy, it's actually quite simple. Remove everything, take a screenshot, study this, look at the high I exited at the exact top. But the Friday strategy is quite simple, guys. First 15-minute candles. You take the high and the low from 9:30 a.m. EST. 9:30 is here, so then you look till 9:45. So from here to here, this box, here to here. This box you take. Mark the low. This case was here. Mark the high. This is the 9:45 candle. Case is here. First one to break. That's more than likely direction you go for the day. You can take a long off of it. So the Friday strategy, and this is both for ES and Q. Targeted 1-to-1 or better. And this is the Friday strategy plan, which played out again in Q on ES. And I told everybody to trail the stop losses with it if you took it on both, and we call another 2 winners. A lot of people called this is a pretty easy strategy that I teach, and then now you know. I have a video on it if you're more interested in it. It's a little bit longer, but it goes into more details and how the strategy works and kind of what made me come up with the strategy. But today was beautiful. Today is one of those days that's like, it was a little shaky, like right during this couple minutes where you kind of like gotta like chill or whatever, but then you move. And what made me even more confident to get back into the trade was also where we bottom, right? Where did we bottom? If you take the pre-market low to the high, where do you bottom? Guys, the GP is important. GP goes with GP's love. The GP shows you everything. The golden pocket. Here's my settings. Okay, it's not popping up. There you go. I don't know why I was lagging. This 2.618 to 0.6, the golden pocket. If a bottom is formed and you're going to get a higher low, most of the times, if not all the times, really high percent, that bottom will be the golden pocket. So when we formed this, and then the minute held up, and I got right back in right here, stop under this, I felt confident because the GP was keeping me safe, right? And also I felt confident why? If you look at yes was holding up just very strong. Look, this is the 930 high. You see, yes, we price kind of touched it, but the 5 minute just held it up, and then we just kept on going. Look at this. This is also the news high for yes. So you're seeing yes pushing. More than likely, Nasdaq is gonna have to follow. They do have some variances, like they'll change up, but more often than not, they both gotta follow. So we're getting a pretty strong divergence there to the bullish side, which was beautiful to see. Again, if you cannot handle volatility, guys, like those few candles going up and down, it's like you'll never make a lot of money trading if you cannot take a little bit of risk. I'm not saying full port every trade. I'm not saying to be extremely risky, but day trading inherently is a risky business. If you're the guy that's like 1 point in the green, move myself to break even, I don't think you're gonna make it. I don't see anybody really, without taking on some form of risk, really be profitable in this business. So if you're one of those guys that you're like extremely risk averse, day trading futures, day trading options, day trading forex is not for you. There's other strategies in day trading like options wheel, option selling, spreads, long-term investing, dividends. That's more than likely where you're gonna be at. And this is for the guys that are willing to take a little bit more risk. They're willing to handle some volatility. To, as the saying goes, risky for the biscuit. Now I also liked this. This was also really nice long to take, I thought. It happened right off the open, so that's why I didn't get in, but I thought this was a really nice long to take right here. As also, if you look at this, we also had a strong divergence here. See this lows that get formed like this? Look at this. It's kind of funky, but like you guys can see there's a little divergence there. Then you had displacement, held the previous day. You can even just enter the previous day, or you can enter at the fair value gap. It doesn't really matter. You risk the fair value gap. It was about 4 points. That was a really nice trade. I was thinking about it, but it happened kind of like too early in a way. I realistically had plenty of time to get in, but at no point in time really felt any bearish. The only time we felt bearish if we had failed this fair value gap, honestly, and if that 5 minute inverse I just showed you guys right here, if this inverse did not get held up. But you saw price got held up. You saw why I like to wait for 5 minute closes. Price closes into it. You're good to go. You stay long and strong, and you make it back. We exited nearly the top at the CPI, and price kind of seems like it's just kind of ranging. It's Friday. Monday's kind of a holiday. I don't even know anymore. Somewhat of a holiday. But guys, if you want to trade like with me, catch trades like this 10 green days in a row, code 39. That's the number 39. Link will be down below. If you're interested in mentorship, in 4 days I'm running mentorship. We're going to be a lot of small classes training. October 15th that starts. It's $1,800. DM me on Instagram if you're interested. We do have a couple more seats open. And I'm going to keep this video short. Hope you learned something. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. And as always, peace out, boys. I'll see you guys next week to keep killing it.